Morning, I'm Steph, and a few of our subscribers for Bugsy Adventures have been asking for more details, as in where we go, what we do, what equipment we use, generally basically everything, campsites, just more details, because when we normally go away we get excited in the adventure. We do quite a bit of photography work, because photography work was more my thing, more so than videoing. So lots and lots of pictures and very little video. So we're about to go away on a bit of an adventure. At the minute, Agnieszka is obviously my wife. She's away with her parents for a couple of days in Poland. So she's left me some instructions of some bits and bobs I need to get ready in Bugsy. So it's an opportunity for us to give you some more details. You've asked what equipment we use, what we do off grid, about the motorhome itself, and generally what we do. So this is a bit of an opportunity now to give you a little bit of an insight. I'm just getting it filled up. I've just put some clothes in it. I haven't been in the garage and done the garage bits yet, but I will be doing. First thing I can mention is when we do go off grid, which to be honest we don't go off grid very often. Maybe we've been off grid for the most time. I would say we've been off for 3 days. We normally spend a day off grid and then we're back to a campsite for a while, then a day off grid. But we did do, I think we've done a couple of 3-day stints. What we do when we go off grid is we've got solar on the roof to 2 leisure batteries, which seems to be fine. But the one thing that we use, which seems to be fantastic, mainly because of the way that we charge it, and that's a Bluetti. Let me see if I can show you. Oh, and by the way, this nothing I'm showing you or talking about is sponsored at all. Most of the stuff we buy is from other motorhomers, people that we know, friends that have just recommended stuff. I think the Bluetti was recommended by I think that'd be Andy and Michelle, Extreme Motorhoming. They recommended that. But yeah, let me show you what we've got. So how I use it is, it sits up there in that little compartment, which is very handy, and when we're on the move I just plug the 12-volt charging system into the camper van, so that's charged in all the time, keeps it topped up. Let's have a look. Yeah, we've got 100%. Doesn't never really seem to get it really low, to be honest. As I say, when I'm on the move I can plug it in to keep it charged up all the time. There is obviously the mains down the side there, which you can plug into 240 volts to give it a blast up, to fully charge if ever you run it right flat. But to be honest, I don't think I've ever run it really low, and for me maybe that's the only time I used the mains charger on the side was the first time we bought it. Apart from that, I just plug it in, and old Bugsy keeps it charged up when we're on the move, which is great. We obviously use all these USB outputs for the phones, the tablets, bits and bobs on for the DC. The 240 volt, I sometimes plug a lead in the 240 volt, which goes directly to the hookup on the side, so that will keep the whole van ticking over if, say, we've got the gas turned off, so it will keep the fridge up to temperatures, and the freezer doing its business. So yeah. So Bugsy is a Fiat Ducato Corrado T339 3-berth, even though we only ever use it as a 2-berth, because we love the double island bed in the back, which means that we've got plenty of storage This is our bedroom, our dressing room, loads and loads of storage, and also means that in the morning, no messing about with bedding, putting chairs away. It all stays ready for the night time. We have a few gadgets. I mentioned the Bluetti, which we use for our off-grid. We have a TV, which we don't use very often, to be honest, but it is a satellite-based TV, so Freeview, sorry. So we can get anything wherever we are. What else have we got? I have obviously your normal bits and bobs at the front. We use Google Maps to get anywhere. We have got sat-nav as well, which very rarely use it, to be honest. Reversing cameras. We've also got, which I really like down there, is the tyre pressuring monitor, which is switched off at the minute, but as soon as the vehicle moves, it does spring into action. So I like to keep an eye on what the tyres are up to at any one point in time. So I think that's about it inside. Just a quickie. Fridge freezer, which is I would say is near full size as you can get. That's ready to get stocked. Freezer, plenty big enough for what we use it for. We have frozen bits and bobs. It has a lovely big toilet room and washroom, which we love. The door acts as a door compartment shut off from the front to the back at night time if we need it to. And the shower, which I'm not sure if it's a full size shower. I'd say it was a full size. Just pull the canopy around when you need it, but very often use the ones in the campsite anyway. But it is a good shower, nice and warm and powerful. But yeah. We've also got a gas flow upgraded system, which we use. That's brilliant, really. It's an 11 and a 9 kilo bottle. Never used all of it, only ever used the 9 kilo, I believe, and only ever topped it up in the UK. So topped it up before we go away. We've been away for over 3 weeks, even in the winter time when we've used it for heating and a bit of cooking, and in the summer never get anywhere near using it, and it's great just to fill it up when you get home ready for the next adventure. We've got an upgraded wheel tyre system on it. We've gone for the BFG all-terrains, which we did need when we went away in the winter time. I'm just starting to get ready some things to put in the garage, and I've just realised that when we were talking about the Bluetti, I didn't mention that when we are off grid we can use these solar panels, a really long lead in this compartment, so I haven't got to take it out the van, plug her in and sit there with the sun shining charging the Bluetti back up. So that's one thing that we do have as well. Well, the garage is about packed now. It's a good job I've done it lots of times before, so I know everything has a place, and it does go in, even though it looks like it's never going to go in. So this is what we've done so far. The bikes are in, the kayaks in, the chairs are in. There's not much room for anything else. It's not big heavy stuff. The bikes are maybe the heaviest thing. Kayak possibly. Still got some of the cycling stuff to squeeze in, but that not be a problem. It does go in. The hiking and climbing stuff, various shoes for different circumstances, that's all in. The cables are all packed, the gas flow's full. Oh, better just check we've got the, yep, the life jackets are in there. The oars are up there on the roof somewhere. So that's us about packed and ready to go. Agnieszka's on her way back home from Poland now. So from Agnieszka and myself, thanks for watching, and I promise more details for our travels will be given. Cheers.